Greetings, traveler.
So I came across this when I watched. So JJ does these things where every, or maybe not every, but on Saturday he'll like get real fancy, play classic music. Let me show that here. This is the Exquisite Saturday stream. So there was a game on there that I thought was very cool, very interesting. So we're gonna dive into that and show that. Oh yeah, a buddy game. Yeah, I try to not look at the game too much. So I didn't even remember it was a buddy game because I want to see just enough to know that it's interesting, and everything else I want to leave as a surprise. So Demon Mech Pirate Quill Undead. Demon Mech Pirate Quill. So we don't have dragons for stun trait. I feel like a lot of buddy lobbies end in that. You also don't have that beast elemental that I did. So I actually don't know what I would take here. These are all uninspiring. I wouldn't want the left two. And then Omo has kind of low armor, and then Buttons is very slow. In a buddy lobby, that's not good because buddy lobbies are very fast. So I could see him take the 20 armor just to get the survivability. But yeah, it's only 6 more and it sucks. So Buttons is the fun pick for sure. All right, so we're gonna start with a Alakir buddy. That makes sense here. Actually, Twitch skips faster than YouTube. Yeah. He raises his pinky when he smashes his keyword. I didn't see any smashing happening. It was very sophisticated. Level up here, not much to do. Loses here, but that's okay. Usually you want to have Reno Buddy, because Reno Buddy gives you the chance to make a golden Rafam Buddy, which is wonderful in this particular thing. I think I like Evolve with buying the spell, just to see what you get. I don't think the 4/4 is that good. Ooh, finds the Henchman. That's a big one. You could also double Evolve, but I like the Henchman more, like continuous value. It is a decision for him, but yeah, like double Galakrond, I could see that being interesting, because then if he triples, it's quite insane. Then he can get like 6 drops and stuff. Okay, he's gonna buy the 4/4 instead of evolving. Just having the bigger body and maybe getting a little bit of buff sometimes. That's fair. Okay, gets that traits. Yeah, that's hard to win when we're down a minion. This shop is not good. You can do some buffing, but I want to level, but I might want to roll first in case I get something like Chef's Choice plus Reno Buddy. Then I would definitely buy that and get a golden Rafam Buddy instead. So I'm a fan of roll level instead of level roll. Unless I'm like 100% sure I'm not buying anything. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the shop is buyable. Oh, he's gonna go in? Oil, and then you have a buffed minion. Ah, interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. In the buddy lobby, I'm very much a proponent of it's gotta be really good, otherwise you don't care. Yeah, we're gonna lose here to an atrocity. Damn. So we get like, well, it's not like we went for tempo. We took an oil, right? So it's not like we heavily invested, but like buddies are so insane that I would probably prefer to go for the roll the buddies instead. Yeah, man, imagine if we had that shop. You could lasso here, honestly. Lasso and then steal one of them, the Rafam Buddy or the Reno Buddy, and then keep going. Because he can lasso and have 6 gold left and then just sell his 4/4 and level, or his taunt, but I probably want to keep his taunt now. I would love him to go for that because I want those two. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. That's great. All right, 50-50 here to steal one of the units that we want. And that would put us in a great position because we're gonna steal a lot of stuff then. No, steal first, steal first. Oh, we're just staying. Oh, we're staying. Huh. I didn't think of that. There's like tempo here. How do I like that? I guess you are getting big minions? Okay, okay, So what did he gain here? If he won the 50-50, he could just be up a level, right? I guess we gained a 7 and 10 and we didn't have to sell the 4/4. Ah, golden thorn collar, okay. Yeah, see, this is where it gets interesting now. We start stealing goldens, or at least pairs. Because the golden Rafam resets, right? So if you kill something and then the Reno Bunny goes off, the golden Rafam resets. So it'll steal something else than the regular Rafam. Aaron on your golden thorn collar, I guess. Yeah, that seems like a no-brainer. Terran Hero Power is just really good in general. Probably want to double level this turn to make up for not leveling last turn. I think if I lasso and I miss there, I think I would actually really like this line. I'm not sure I would have taken it. That's nice that JJ was like, well, I don't always have to level here. Yeah, he wants to sell one thing and then level and then evolve the triple reward. Yeah, level first and then cast it. Ooh, that Gallywix buddy is not bad. Rodeo and evolve that, right? Pretty happy with that. Rodeo could also give us enough money here to buy that Gallywix buddy. Okay. Yeah. Don't hate money here. Is he buying? Because when you sell to make space for the Thorin buddy, you're going to float a gold anyway, right? So if you take a coin, you can then also sell this monkey and your taunt to buy the Gallywix buddy. I actually really like a coin there. Because Gallywix buddy is an oil every turn. That's pretty sweet. Definitely some decisions here for JJ. Yeah, I don't know. It's awkward now, right? But I mean, you're evolving your guy into a 6. That's 100% the case. Okay, he's just gonna like keep his monkey on the board and not go for the free oil. I guess it's not free. Apexus. He has Terran hero power. And he has Reno Buddy to make Golden Titus. Although, if you make Golden Titus with Reno Buddy, the Terran hero power on the Apexus would still proc with a regular Titus, right? Because the Reno Buddy hasn't died yet. Okay, looks like we're getting trees. Golden tree. Neo Rummy with the 47. Shout out to Neo Rummy. 47 months of JJ sub. Let's go. Alright, we don't have spell power for these blood gems, so the blood gem barrages are not all that. I like it. Raising the, you guys can see it, but he raises glass for the sub, I guess. Alright. You're banned in JJ's stream. What did you do? What did you do? I don't think I want to reroll this Apexus when I have Terran hero power. I think I want to just try to get a Titus or something. Maybe get Reborn. Yeah, it's gonna sell out of it. Deploys a tree. Ooh, another. Yeah, okay. The Apexus could even just buff each other, right? So you still want to have other mechs, but nice. You were banned for spamming OC after he lost the 0.1%er. Wait, what were you trying to do? Oh god. Tethys here. Okay, so he's not really going after the Apexus. Wait, this is weird. What are we doing? Don't we want a mech? Feels like we kind of wanted to squeeze a little bit more out of this turn. Metal dispenser, that's huge. Hero power? Ooh! Well, we don't have a mech on the board, right? So... Oh, he wanted to evolve for a 7-drop. Ugh. I mean... JJ and I are playing quite different. He's extremely good, by the way. Usually is much higher MMR than I am. I'm playing like a bit more competitive this season, so my MMR is a bit higher, but yeah, he's at 13.8 in this spot. So we're basically the same MMR, honestly. So it's kind of cool, right? The closer I am to someone in MMR, the more I feel like I'm going to disagree with them. Because there's probably still some room for improvement, right? Because I know that there's room for improvement in my plays for sure. But I think I would have just had double Apexus on the board here, because you already have Terran hero power. You can evolve into a 7-drop, and that's maybe good. Faceless Manipulator copies something, but he doesn't really have a great 7. You could copy a buddy with that. Nala, but it's a regular Nala. It's not a Time Warp Nala. I think you just, yeah, I think it's just tempo, which is kind of sad. But I guess that's mech, right? So now you have a mech for your Apexus at least. Yeah, and if the Apexus buffs the Amalgam, it'll buff the Curator Buddy. That's true. I would be done evolving. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's get out of it. Ooh, that one is free. That's always such a high roll. Honestly, that quest should probably be removed because it's so broken. It's like almost always insta-complete. Did he lose? I guess he didn't, right? If he's not slamming the turtle. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good play. I like that. Quite big buffs here. Yep. And then we can end on Metal Dispenser. Selling the Golden Tree instead of the 7-drop is maybe not like 100%, but sure. Going for Golden Dispenser, like that too. Oh no, we're gonna go Golden. But are we gaining stats in the combat? Only Apexus. No, I like Golden Metal Dispenser more. I don't think the Golden Buddy does that much here. Yeah, there's been a lot of like last minute calls, which is funny. I usually feel like I play kind of slow. Sorry, that sounds like such a diss. What I mean is like I notice myself getting a bit uncomfortable on the rope with JJ, right? And I know other people say that about me. So like, for me to get uncomfortable on the rope, it means that we're on the rope a lot. There was no way to say that where it wasn't going to come out wrong. All right, cool. So gets Sneed Buddy, right? Sneed Buddy Chef, just Chef Mechs. You can do the end of turn volumizer, but I feel like that almost always gets sold so fast because he probably wants to keep this whole curator buddy stuff, right? Yeah, there's another Apexus. He has Discover a 6-drop here, try to get golden. What I like to do is I like to hold those until I roll and I maybe get Bran. So I don't like to play them here. But that also slows me down, right? Because then I have that in my hand and I'm like thinking, I'm counting gold and can I do it or not? So it's not always good. But I don't love playing a bunch of cards before I've rolled. But it seems like JJ is like figuring out what he wants to put on the board before he's starting his turn, which will help him end on a stronger board more often. Whereas if you just do like me and you roll first and then you figure out what goes on the board, you sometimes don't do it in time, right? And so, but yeah, there you go. There's a brand, right? So I would have been discovering a bunch more 6-drops. So there's ups and downsides to that type of play. Force Golden Bran. It is a buddy lobby, so not buying Bran is illegal. I do get that it doesn't really fit his board here though, but oh, he can't force Golden Brand because he bought that Togwaggle thing, so the Golden Touch is kind of icky. He may as well just like YOLO that thing. Yeah, I think he probably should just YOLO it. YOLO it here because of the volumizer, so... Yeah, he cannot force it because the shop is always gonna... I've done that mistake mentally where I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna force something. And then I took the minor time warp that buffs, that like makes the tavern happen more often. Yeah, hero power. You can't hero power the Sneed Buddy because at the start of the combat, the Sneed Buddy doesn't have the death rattles yet. The hero power will trigger before the Sneed Buddy, so it doesn't work. I kind of liked picking up Bran just because you make so much money in buddy lobbies. Even if you are still intending to play an Apexus game, you can still use the Bran to get so much money to like get a Golden Titus or something. Excuse me. But this curator mid-game thing is surprisingly strong. Great last hit for scaling here. That was a wonderful last hit. Yeah, and he can deploy his magnetics on the tier 1 Amalgam. If he finds eyes, he can eyes the buddy, and then he will get double the scaling in the combat and out. Photo bomber, yeah, I'm just checking if it's good or not. This is... buddy lobbies are tough. There's so much to consider. He's thinking, can I buy that for maybe some money on the sides? What do I sell here to play the Tethys to maybe get an extra gold? I could sell the Reno Buddy. I have another one anyway. Yeah, here, like, you definitely want to buy that, even if you only buy like 3 or 4 things with it, I would say. But it's tricky because you have a lot of your comp is already on the board, right? You probably don't want to sell the Sneed Buddy. You probably don't want to sell the Apexus. You probably don't want to sell the Curator stuff. So the only thing you could realistically sell is the Volumizer here. Yeah, buy Tethys and get a 6. Ooh, Reborn's good. Reborn's great. Sure, Arcadis. Still really want... Ooh, we can Reborn and Taunt one. Yeah. What does the 6th minion do? This minion gains stats whenever this guy gains stats. So he can put magnetics on here, and if the Apexus dies and buffs this guy also gains the stats. And if he goldens it with Eyes of the Earth Mother, he gains double. Oh. Alright, we sold out a frog to get a golden metal dispenser. We'd probably lead with that, right? Let's see. Alright, fight starts. Here comes the blast. He's blasting. Started blasting. Sneed Buddy dying early gives us a lot of buffs. Now, our Curator Buddy, or Curator Minion rather, not the Buddy, being taunted does mean that it will die pretty early, and then the Apexus will not be able to buff it, which does make it a bit weaker. Yeah, pretty cool. The curator buddy tech is really saving his mid game here because it wasn't looking great, right? So yeah, buttons not too bad there. Yeah, now we can just like deploy and look at the stats he's gaining here. Again, I would probably want to roll just to see if I could find eyes to double the scaling, but that's just like a difference in how you're structuring your turn in your head, right? Like I said, there's ups and downsides to both approaches. You probably want to play those, yeah. Probably want a golden touch too. Well, you could golden touch on those shops. That's probably better, yeah. All right, now Titus. Ooh, Stitch. Ho ho ho. Yeah. You could golden here, I guess. There's also utility drone, but he doesn't need that, right? He does have extra end of turn, but wow, this is gonna get weird. No, it's golden. He does have elusive round, yeah. So he's got some magnetics on the amalgam, but not that many, right? Because it's hard to combine Apexus and utility drone. I feel like just using Stitch for combat scaling is, oh, that helps him so much. Wait. I've seen this before. When you have Apexus and a Sneed Buddy, you can put Stitches next to the Apexus, and then Sneed Buddy will copy the Apexus and the Stitch. The Stitch has an Apexus in it, and then you use the Stitch to eat the Sneed Buddy to then trigger the Sneed Buddy and then resummon Sneed Buddy. It's actually so toxic. Oh. Or not. We're just gonna like... does this utility drone do enough? I want to see, maybe. But I feel like double Stitch is just the shit here, right? I don't know. We gained some stats. It's not small. But eating the Sneed Buddy sounds so fun. You understood nothing? Okay, so this guy in the front, right? Apexus Buddy. When he dies, he buffs. You put Stitch next to Apexus. Stitch will eat the Apexus, start of combat. So Apexus dies and buffs. Good. Now your first two death rattles on the board is Apexus and Stitch, which has the death rattle, summon Apexus. Then you have Sneed Buddy. Sneed Buddy will copy those two first death rattles. So when Sneed Buddy dies, it will proc the Apexus death rattle, but it will also proc the Stitch, which means summon the Apexus back. So then you Stitch the Sneed so that when the Stitch eats the Sneed, it will trigger the Apexus death rattle, summoning, adding stats, but it will also trigger the Stitch death rattle, resummoning a golden Apexus. It's actually ludicrous. Like double Stitch in this combo is stupid good. He just needs Titus. If he gets Titus, he's double procking everything. So I don't think the utility drone is worth his time. I think it's all about get Titus and just pop off with the Stitches. And this is where like maybe having that brand earlier for money could maybe have gotten us Titus, but that's like a big maybe. So can't really this just increases the probability. You have no idea how we figured this out. It's just repetition and seeing it, like somebody does it one time. Like I think, was it XQN or who did I see doing this? I think it was XQN. I saw XQN having Sneed Buddy and Stitch when he was playing Apexus. I was like, oh, this is like the nuts. 9 attacks, yeah. So he's just gonna do it during the combat, that's fair. Ooh, Golden Buddy. No, that's not a buddy, unfortunately, it's Time Warp. You can golden your curator, buddy. No, don't tear apart, no. I'm just like following along JJ, like, we're playing the other Stitch? Yeah, we are. Oh, we didn't golden the buddy. I mean, it's fine. He's not looking for it, I guess. Cough, cough. Sorry, guys. I'm still recovering. I mean, this board is already much better now because we're running the Stitch, though. Just look at it, right? It eats it. Oh, it's so good. So now when the Stitch... When the Stitch in the middle dies, it will summon the Sneed Buddy. And then when that Sneed Buddy dies, it will proc Apexus and also resummon Apexus. And the Apexus that it's resummoning has Reborn on it. So you can see this, right? So the Sneed Buddy comes back, then it dies. It procs Apexus, summons another Apexus. Oh, but that Apexus does not have Reborn. Wait. Why does that not have Reborn? Did he hero power? Oh, maybe he hero powered with Terran. Oh, you cannot hero power, I think. Yeah, I think he needs to not hero power. But that's tough to see, actually. I don't know if I would have seen that straight away. Yeah, he cannot play Terran. He just needs to, like, not use his hero power. It's just better. He can... No, there's actually nothing he wants to kill. There's zero value to be get. Oh, Probius! Oh, he can golden the Sneed Buddy. So it becomes double as good. That is disgusting. Okay. It's just Titus now. Hero power on the Venom. Yeah, I think so. I think that's safe. Maybe that messes up board space though and you lose Apexus value. Maybe not. Because then the Terran will like respawn something. And I actually don't know. I think I would just play it safe here. Ooh, you don't want Golden Stitch, right? No, that's bad. Because you really want this guy to copy these two and then get stitched. So maybe there's a way you can make Golden Stitch work and it's better, but I wouldn't like think about it. I would just like get out of here. I don't want you messing with my head. Titus from this thing. No. You can discover the big spell. It's okay. Yeah. It's just Titus. I hate being in the spot. Ooh, new hero power is good, right? Yeah, it shouldn't remove your minion. Steal? Titus? Sell? Hero power? Boom. Titus, let's go. Oh, no, don't do that. It fucks everything. He doesn't respawn with Reborn now. He doesn't see it, chat. He doesn't see it. Hugs him. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. I mean, it can be better if the opponent is not strong enough to kill your Reborn Apexuses. But assuming the opponent is strong enough and can kill it and you get Reborn value, it's not good. Our Titus got blasted. Man, that was so short-lived. Wait, what? This guy is a house. Okay, this is the other guy with the Stitch. Holy! Wait! What did I just see? What is his board? Sorry, I'm rewinding 1 second. I'm just like talking as if everybody is not a problem in this lobby. Golden Titus, regular Titus, 2000 health Felbor, Stitch, and then Blaster. Okay, sorry. Man, that is... Oh! Okay, 2020. Okay. I did that recently where I watched a Sliders game because he put it on YouTube and then he went like 3rd. I was like, oh, and I felt so scammed. So I was like, no, don't die, JJ, don't die. Okay. So he needs to buff his Titus. If he buffs his Titus, then it will survive the blasters first and foremost. Is there another thing that he can do to play around the Felbor? He could technically start eating the Amalgam and just respawn a bunch of Venoms. However, Apexus will scale a lot, so he might be able to outscale, and this is where I'm not familiar enough with how good Apexus is these days. You'd also kind of need to know how big the other guy's shop is. The Felbor was only 2000, that's not that big, so I think you can just outscale if you just go full Apexus value here. So I think you just don't tear on hero power. I think he's gonna start seeing it though, right? Because his Apexus that he is respawning, all the Apexus that are coming from the Stitch and from the Sneed Buddy, they do not have Reborn on them. So he's losing value there. Did the opponent have any gem or shop scaling on the board? No, not anymore. No. What are we doing? That's insane. No. Keep that. Keep that. JJ is scaring the hell out of me, bro. Like your board is done, honestly. Roll for Golden Titus. Roll for Golden Titus, my dude. Pause. Yeah, like hit pause. Don't let him sell. Yeah, he's not okay, he's not hero powering, right? Yeah, it's not flipped over. Okay, good. Roll for Titus buffs. Yeah, Titus buffs. Exactly, actually. We just need the Titus to not die to the AoE. Now, the other guy might sell the blaster, but given how effective it was, I don't think so. But you never know, right? Maybe he wants board space and stuff, but... Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, that is so good. Oh, the stats. 2 golden reborn Apexus is coming back. And this Stitch is going to summon 2 piloted golems. Oh, well, not anymore. Now it's 1 piloted golem. Okay, we are fine here. We have a giga minion. Okay, man, imagine if it summoned 2 piloted golems. That would be so sick. Hey, we are farming here. This is a really good fight. I think we are going to be bigger than the Felbor guy now. Yeah. Oof, no hero power? No, no, no. Oof. Good. No hero power. That's what you mean, right? The hero power has been making us weaker because we have not been respawning reborn guys. He finally saw it. Hey, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. If I am playing that game, I will probably not see it until chat tells me. Get carried by chat, like usual. Okay, so we can't steal his Titus. That's unlucky. New hero power. Ooh, clone! Wait. Frostwolf? Frostwolf, yeah. Clone is sick, but... So Frostwolf is really good because you will just make a second golden curator. Sorry, I paused because I wanted more time to think, but Frostwolf is easier and probably better. But second golden Sneed Buddy is actually disgusting. The problem is you need to sell something from your board, but it's a second golden Sneed Buddy. So, I don't know. A second golden Sneed Buddy is probably better? Someone do the math on that, chat. Because the problem here as well is... Well, no, because it's not better. Okay, he's gonna buff it like that. That's good. It's not better because all the buffs he gets... You can't copy the timer. Oh, you're right. But hypothetically, let's pretend he could. It might still be better to copy the Amalgam with the Frostwolf because 1, he gains a board space, and 2... all the stats from the Apexus that go on the Amalgam buddy or Amalgam minion will get doubled on the golden one. So if he has 2 golden ones in the back, all the stats that hit here get doubled here. Now, of course, he needs to get a little lucky that they go... Oh, he actually lost his Titus. Shit. Okay, so we are getting half the scaling here. But we do have the Venom. The Venom is great. Oh, and these big boys are definitely farming. Yeah, this Amalgam is getting some huge buffs. Man, it's kind of cool to see Apexus being played again, where it was so oppressive before, but now it's not something you have to hard force. It seems like just like something you can play if you get a lot of Death Rattle synergy, which is cool. Like because it was unplayable for a while, right? They nerfed it to 1 and gave it rally, and it felt like it was unplayable for a while, and now you have Metal Dispenser, which is buffed a little bit, so you can play it with that. And then if you get enough synergy, like the Sneed Buddy Stitch, right? It's usually Sneed Buddy Stitch. Suddenly it's really good. Yeah, he wants to buff the Titus more. He needs to find another Pants then. Ooh. Wait, that Titus is already big. Sure. Find the triple. Come on. 2 rolls. Let's go. Okay, no balls. No balls, chat. Banana. He's like, yes, banana. Let's go. Another banana. Wait, the Pants. Pants is great. Pants is great. Yeah, he has to sell it. That's kind of sad. Okay. Yeah, no need for that. He actually found another Pants. Of course, chat. Of course he found Pants. Oh no, you roll it away then. You don't care, right? No, you don't care. I guess he has enough buffs. He doesn't really need to. Oh, module on the Sneed Buddy is actually not horrible. Module on the Sneed Buddy keeps it alive, so you get more value. Oh no, you're getting blasted. Yeah, getting blasted. Never mind. I'm getting blasted. Replace Titus? Yeah, he's replacing the Titus. Yeah, yes, he's probably explaining to chat now when he's hovering the hero power that he can't use it. But it's pretty unlikely that you have Terran hero power with Golden Apexus and Titus and that you don't want to use Terran hero power. But Stitch has that effect. 2.8 to win. I don't think so. I think Tracker is confused. Then again, we are asking a lot of the Tracker here, right? It is Stitch with Sneed Buddy, and then also some buffs that are being doubled with the Curator Buddy. Wait, our Titus is still dead? Oh my god, there's so much blasting! This guy is some evil genius with his blasters. Wait, maybe we are losing. We're not, right? How much is this? 6k in the back, and they're still getting buffed? We still have a Venom? No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, for sure. Especially if the Venom connects. I think the Tracker is just not recognizing what's going on. But he actually blasted, wow. That's impressive. He killed a 36 HP Titus. Full blast. Man, that was a really, really fun and cool game. You don't see that too often in buddy games where it's like very low economy that wins. Usually the winning board is like giga economy and you're cycling and you're getting all the battle cries with Bran and stuff. But JJ just like very methodically like improved his board turn by turn and then got there in the end. That's a very cool game. I really like that.